Hello, my name's Sarita and I'm speaking to you today from Soulhenge, and I'm here to help you understand the truth about who you are. Now, I'm really happy to welcome you back today to this 8th episode in my Upgrade Your Energy Centers series, in which we are inviting the macrocosm of the different dimensions to inform the microcosm of the dimensions within us, which are found in our 8 energy centers. I'm working with 8 energy centers because I'm working through the Western tradition in which I've been trained. And hopefully, if you're doing this series, hopefully if you've reached this 8th episode, you're experiencing some profound changes within your being, some intrinsic up-leveling of information about who you are, about the truth of you and the place you hold within the cosmos, how everything you do, think, feel, speak affects everything within the cosmos, and everything within the cosmos is affecting you in turn, how we are in a relationship with all that is. And what we're going to be doing today, as I've said, is we are going to be working with the macrocosm of the 8th dimension. And this is found in the 8th energy center, which is the pineal gland center in the center of our head. So that's where it's located for your information. And this center really is and has been known in ancient traditions as a doorway, a portal into other realms and other dimensions, and into higher states of being and higher levels of vibration, if you will. And so the 8th dimension is essentially the divine mind. It's the realm of light. And if you think about the 8th dimension in terms of the other dimensions that we've gone through, basically the divine mind is light, and light creates sound. Sound creates geometric form. This turns into shapes. That comes through the heart, through the collective consciousness, and is manifested for us here in this 3rd dimensional reality. So basically, we are the manifestations of the mind of God, of the divine mind. And I'm using the word God here because it's a word that resonates with me, but I'm not using it in relationship to religion. Okay, so if you hear me use the word God and that doesn't resonate with you, you could always substitute it for the word creator, or the divine mind, or the creatrix, or all that is divinity, whatever you want to do, whatever is creating us, the source of all that is. And so basically, we're the manifestations of the ideas that the light of the divine mind produce, basically. And it's been a really interesting week as I've moved up and into doing this meditation, because what happens is, as I get closer and closer to the day where I'm going to channel the meditation with my group, I'm obviously researching what's going on in the dimension that I'm working with, but I'm receiving little downloads and pieces of information here and there about how it's going to be. And the really interesting thing that happened with this energy center and with the macrocosm of the 8th dimension is I kind of lost my mind, not in a crazy way, in a way that I hollowed out and I just couldn't think about it. So I did a little bit of research on what the 8th dimension is, found out it's the realm of light, it's the divine mind of God. And beyond that, I really didn't know much about this realm. And every time I tried to research, it was like I couldn't get my head around it. It was like my mind disappeared. And what I began to understand was that our egoic minds get in the way of understanding the divine mind. In order to resonate out and hollow and come into alignment with the divine mind, we've got to let go of this idea of separation, that we have our own minds. I mean, we do have our own egos in a way, but basically what we are is the divine mind in manifestation. So we when we hollow out and we let go of the mind, we feel the divine mind flowing through us, and we come into this realization about the perfection of who we are. And the way that I see the divine mind of the Creator is that it encompasses all of us, and as we are expressions of it, basically we are the divine mind. The divine mind is within us and we are within it. So we are perfect. Everything that we are physically, emotionally, mentally, everything we do in action or expression, whether we perceive it as wrong or right, is perfection in and of itself, because it is the divine mind in manifested expression. And that's all the information that I'm going to leave you with in terms of what the 8th dimension is all about. Because, as I've said, if we can let go of trying to analyze what it is, we can then let the true information pour into our 8th energy center and inform all of the energy centers within our body. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to explain to you how this meditation is going to go, and it's going to go along the same format as the other meditations. We're going to connect ourselves to the earth and stellar stars. And again, in this meditation, for some reason unknown to me, we are beginning with the Earth star and then connecting ourselves to the stellar star. So we're working the other way around, and this is what happened when we did the 7th energy center. So I guess we are ascending in our awareness now. So we're connecting to the Earth and stellar stars. Then we're going to bring our awareness to the 8th energy center within our bodies, which is in the center of our heads. And we're going to feel that energy center. And then we're going to feel all of the space around us from that center. So the space that we're in relationship to from that center. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our attention back to the center, and as with all of the other meditations before, we're going to begin to spin this center in a clockwise direction in which to activate it. And as we rotate this center, it's going to create a vortex. And what we're going to do within that vortex is we're going to open the doorway of this center into the macrocosm of the 8th dimension, because as I've said, this energy center is a doorway. It's a doorway to higher realms. So you're going to perceive that that doorway opens. We've got the vortex going, and the pull, the momentum of that vortex, that spin, is going to draw towards it all of the information from the macrocosm of the 8th dimension, and it's going to begin to fill your 8th energy center. And when that energy center is full of all of that glorious information from the divine mind of the Creator, we are then going to take that energy center and we are going to drop it down the midline of our body and let it land in the 1st energy center at our perineum, which is the microcosm of the 1st dimension within us. And we're going to let the information that it's collated inform that 1st energy center. And then we're going to carry that information all the way up into all of the other energy centers that we've been working with, until all 8 of them have been informed by the macrocosm of the 8th dimension. And then we're going to feel those 8 energy centers moving and spinning within us, and then affecting change within the systems, the organs, the cells, the molecules, the atoms, and the quantum particles of our own being. And then completely changed, we are going to come back into the room and open our eyes. So that's the meditation. It's glorious. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have. And when you're ready, we're going to begin. So I'm going to ask you to sit up for this meditation. If you can, if you're constrained by injury, then lie down. You're going to take a big breath in and out. You're going to let go of this whole conversation and any analytical ideas you may be having. Drop your mind and close your eyes. And you're going to bring all of your awareness, all of your attention to your breath. So allowing your gaze to turn inwards into your center as your breath moves into you and moves out of you. Bringing your attention to the motion of your breath. Feeling the breath fill your body. Feeling the breath leave your body. Sinking deeper and deeper into your attention to your breath. Slowing the breath down a little. Relaxing your body more and more. Becoming one with the ebb and flow of your breath. And we are now going to set our intention to allow the macrocosm of the 8th dimension, the divine mind, to inform the 8th energy center within us. The microcosm of the 8th dimension within our being. And then we will take that information and inform all of the other energy centers within our body, so that we come into a heightened perception about our multi-dimensionality and our place within the cosmos. Allowing this intention to land in you. And we are now going to connect ourselves to the earth and stellar stars. So can you bring all of your awareness to the fiery heart of Mother Earth, at her center, the Earth star below you. Feel the heat and the golden light of this star, radiating life force, creative energy. And feel how, with your attention, you can draw up from this star a golden thread of light, drawing it up and up towards you, up and up through the earth until it touches you at the doorway of your first energy center at your perineum. And then draw this thread
this golden light up through your central core until it reaches the crown of your head, and allow it to move through that doorway and up into the heavens, higher and higher, until it meets another giant golden ball of light, the stellar star, our sun star, emitting light frequency information from all of the cosmos through the consciousness of our first Father. And just feel these two stars, one above, one below. Feel that golden thread that connects them, that holds you, that connects all of your energy centers to one another and to the above and the below. Feel this thread as your power source, as the within and the without of who you are. And now, can you bring all of your attention to the 8th energy center within your body, found in the center of your head, the pineal gland energy center? And can you allow yourself to feel all of the energy within this center? Feel its texture, its qualities, its color, the space that it occupies within you. How does it feel within your head? And can you feel all of the space around your body from this center? Can you feel all of the space within the whole of space from this center? Feeling the doorway of this center, a portal that can see out into the infinite of all that is. And as you bring your awareness back to the middle of your head within this center, we are now going to activate this center by beginning to spin it in a clockwise direction. And as you spin this center with your focused intent, see that it is a doorway, a spinning doorway. And as you spin this center, feel the vortex of motion that you create within this center, within your head. And as you spin this center and feel this vortex, see how the doorway begins to open. A crack at first, then wider and wider and wider. An opening within you, a doorway, an entrance, a portal into the mind of the divine. And as this doorway opens to its fullest capacity, feel how the vortex within it is now drawing towards it all of the information from the macrocosm of the 8th dimension, and feel how strings of light reach out from the 8th dimension, pull towards this vortex, wrapped and entangled within its spin. See the light frequency information from the 8th dimension drawing in threads of divine light into this portal. Information wrapped around itself in spin, filling this energy center with the divine mind of all that is, with the Creator creating light encoded ideas of stillness becoming action. The white light of ever-presence morphing into manifestations large and small, and every infinite model and modality in between. Ideas of encoded information, creativity, the beauty of existence in the divine mind of the great creatrix of life and existence, filling this energy center, filling it with light, luminosity, expansiveness of infinity. And feel how this energy center is responding Feel these threads of light, ideas of creation, filling up this center, expanding its awareness, allowing it to feel into the far reaches of space and beyond. Feel the glow of this center, light threads expanding it and informing it. And now it is time to allow the macrocosm and the microcosm of the 8th dimension within this energy center to inform all of the other energy centers. So can you take this glowing orb of information and bring it down that golden midline of your body, down and down until it lands at the first energy center within you at your perineum, the microcosm of the first dimension within your being. And feel how the macrocosm of this doorway informs the microcosm of this first doorway, the doorway from above, informing the doorway from below. Feel how information from the macrocosm of the 8th dimension changes this center. Feel the luminosity of one portal within another portal. Feel the first glow of evolution in communion with the last glow of evolution. The mind of the Earth star within the mind of the stellar star within this first energy center. Doorways within doorways within doorways. The mind of the divine holds secret portals within secret places, within all microcosms and all macrocosms. And now it is time to elevate this 8th energy center up the midline and let this glowing orb land within the 2nd energy center at your lower abdomen, and feel how the macrocosm of the 8th dimension informs this microcosm of the 2nd dimension within you. Feel the light of creativity sparkling and twinkling within this center. The light of a billion stars, light thoughts from the divine mind of all that is, birthed in twinkles of joy and ecstasy. Billions and billions of the lights of the stars informing this center, allowing this center to comprehend the magnificence of the birthing of all ideas into light manifestations within its reality. And now, can you elevate this 8th energy center up the midline and allow it to fill the 3rd energy center within your body behind your navel, and feel the presence of the divine mind from the macrocosm of the 8th dimension informing this energy center. Feel how the mind of God is at your core. Feel that you are the light of the Creator at your core. Feel your expansiveness in every direction, from the smallest atom to the largest of galaxies that play within your central core. Allow the mind of God to show you who you are. You are within this creation, and all creation is within you at your core. One cannot exist without the other. And now, can you elevate this golden orb of information up the midline and allow it to fill the fourth energy center within your body, that sacred place of your heart center. And feel how the macrocosm of the eighth dimension fills this center with light information from the mind of all that is. And feel how your heart center expands and lights up with this information. Feel the divine mind flowing through your heart center. Feel the love of God flowing within you, and feel your love flowing in waves of luminosity throughout the universe back to source in a perfect flow of within and without. Love flows from the divine mind through your heart and is always accessible to you as you drop into your heart center, the perfect space of alignment in which to hear the thoughts and ideas and inspiration from the mind of light. And now, can you elevate this eighth energy center up the midline and land it within the microcosm of the fifth dimension within you at your throat center? And feel how the eighth dimension informs this center. Feel the resonance of your vocal cords that connect to the light strings of thoughts and expressions from the mind of the divine. Feel how the frequencies of your true expression from this center flow out into the cosmos, reproducing more ideas from the source of all creation. Feel how the light of all that is fills this this center. Feel the energy within this center, changing and growing, expanding, so that sound that is produced from this center touches and changes everyone and everything it comes into connection with, passing this information from the macrocosm of the 8th dimension to others through profound speech. And now, can you elevate this 8th energy center up the midline until it reaches the 6th energy center at your pituitary gland? And can you feel how the information from the macrocosm of the 8th dimension informs this energy center within your head? Feel how the light systems of creation affect change in this center. Feel how this center expands and grows. Systems within systems, infinite layers, woven and weaved with the divine threads of light from the thoughts of the Creator, weaving us into higher consciousness, higher and higher evolution. Feel how this 6th energy center absorbs this information. Feel how it delights to receive this expansion of the systems within you in relation to the systems outside of you. As within, so without. As above, so below. And now, can you elevate this 8th energy center up the midline and let it land in the energy center of the hypothalamus gland, the 7th dimension within you, and feel how the macrocosm of the 8th dimension, the mind of God, fills this center. Feel this glorious relationship between creation and the sound vibrations received within this center. Feel how the rhythms of ideas in the consciousness of the light of the divine mind fill and form and change this center. Feel how the seventh energy center opens to receive even more information, even more expression and desire that come from the divine mind of all creation. And now, can you bring this eighth energy center up the midline and let it land in its rightful place in the center of your head, and feel now every energy center all the way through your body, moving and expanding and becoming more and more light, effervescence and luminous, with the effects of the changes within them from the light of the divine mind. And feel how omnipresent you are, how light flows through each of these centers, filling every organ and system in your body with the divine light. Feel how every molecule, cell and atom is filled with this divine light. Feel how the quantum particles of your being are the divine light of the mind of God. Feel the perfection of you in every level and layer of your being, and feel how all of the 8 energy centers now lit up within you have been informed by the macrocosm of the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8 dimensions. feel how this information lights you up from within and lights you up from without. The within and the without is within you. And then when you're ready, holding all of this beautiful information within your being, you are very slowly going to come back into the room, back to your body, and open your eyes.